Fixxx on Dash Radio. Get the sugar.
What's goody? Cody Go Red. Back with you right now. We're going to get back to the music. I have with me a rapper. He goes by Jayo. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Say what's up. Whatever you know
Hey,
on
what's
your
up?
heart.
What's up with it? What's up, y'all? It's Jayo Felony, San Diego. You know what I mean? What's good? About to get it in. What's up? How y'all doing, man? What's up? Just lighting it up in here. What's the deal, man?
What up, man?
God damn it, what's the deal, man?
Man, thank you for taking that drive down here to come to this shit, man.
Yeah. Thanks for having me, bro. I really appreciate it.
That's what's
Of
up.
course, that's love. That's love.
For real.
So San Diego, you been from San Diego your entire life?
Yeah. I actually was in Virginia when I was born out in a place called Portsmouth, Virginia. You know what I mean? So I came to San Diego when I was a little kid, you know, and I've been here ever since representing, you know what I mean? So happy to be a part of this show, man. Y'all invited me down, so I'm, came to represent with y'all, got on the freeway to come, you know what I mean, show y'all what it is, man.
So, man, being one of the legends out of San Diego, man, how do you feel about the progress in the city? You know, I know we got a lot of dope artists, that have come up, but you've been one of the ones that, even over the years, you've accomplished the most.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm glad to hear the up and coming talent. There's a lot of cool cats out there doing their thing, and it's been, putting that work in. You know what I'm saying, and perfecting a craft. You know what I mean. So I'm happy to be a part of it. I actually, some cats was trying to battle me or so. I'm like, man, I'm too old for all that battling and all that. You know what I'm saying, but. If somebody really serious about it, you know what I'm saying, I have some fun with it,
Yeah, that's what's up. So I know you got a new project coming out with Xzibit. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, shout out to OBE Entertainment, you know what I'm saying, Xzibit. They in the studio right now mixing this record. Coming out on Halloween, actually, the Serial Killers with Be Real, Dimrick, and X to the Z. That's coming out on Halloween Day, the Serial Killers, called Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
And, it's coming out on Open Bar Entertainment. It's a new label X putting together. And it's going down. We got the legendary King T with us, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be fun, man. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I got a new film coming out that we did. Actually, I had to, turn myself in the next day. So we were filming, blowing up cars and having fun. And then the next morning, I had to turn myself in for 9 months. So I went to the pen for a little while. And when I got out, X was there to pick me up, man. He came and got me in a helicopter and took me back to the studio to show me the film for the first time, you know what I mean? And it was fun, man. So I'm really excited to see what everybody gonna think about it. I hope y'all like it, man. We put a lot of work in. We was working on it for 8 months, and we got some hot shit. It's called James Savage, the name of it, you know what I mean? And it's gonna be dope, man.
That's a dope way, you know what I'm saying? After a setback, you got a major comeback. As soon as you come out them walls, he pick you up, you right back.
Exactly,
you know what I'm saying?
man.
Going right back into your grind.
Yeah, man, it was crazy, man. I got through it, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't gonna never happen again, you know what I'm saying? I never put myself in those type of situations again. And shout out to everybody out there coming up. Stay out of trouble, man, and keep your head high, man, and believe in yourself, you know what I mean? So I'm just happy to be back and doing what I do. And I ain't going through that no more, you know what I'm saying?
Do you mentor upcoming rappers?
I mean, I would, you know what I'm saying, if it came across, you know what I'm saying? I definitely want to try to help out others to stay out of those traps, you know what I mean? Because it ain't no joke, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people glorify the negativity and whatever, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's nothing to glorify, you know what I'm saying? I don't wish that on my worst enemy to be in there, you know what I mean? Because,
Why do you feel like people glorify it if it's not?
I mean, it's always been a macho type of thing in the hood, you know what I'm saying? And when people go through it and they get out and people like, oh, he did time, and they put that stigma of it's like a macho thing, you know what I'm saying? But in reality, man, being there is like, it's like being in hell, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every day is like a living hell, so it's like, and at the end of the day, you rather live a square type of life than be going through that, you know what I'm saying? Because every day you never know what can happen, You can lose your life in there or have to take somebody else's life and never get out. You can go in there for something petty and end up, spending the rest of your life in there if something happened where you have to defend your life,
Yeah.
So I don't wish that on nobody. So I definitely want to be help out, you know what I'm saying, as much as I can to the youth out there that's been through that or that's, out here living a life, you know what I'm saying? The gangster life is one thing, you know what I mean, to portray that role, but when it come down to it and the reality set in and you go through that situation and nobody's there None of your homies that you was taking all these pictures with and throwing up these gang signs with, ain't none of them there when it count. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you really gotta rely on your family and real people that you really love. And it's probably be the least person you expect that'll be there for you when you're going through it. You know what I'm saying?
So let's take it back to when, you know what I'm saying, you first blew up.
Yeah.
What was that like, man? You know, because coming out of San Diego, I mean, you know, that's hard.
Yeah,
but
man.
when you came out, I mean, shit, you was on Def Jam at one time,
Def Jam,
right?
exactly.
Like,
yep,
let's talk about that, man. Like, that's major.
Yeah, I got signed by Jam Master Jay, rest in peace. Shout out to Run DMC. You know, I was a little kid coming up, and I was actually on the run from YA at the time, from the California Youth Authority, and I went back to the East Coast, and I was hiding out, and I ended up running into a guy that knew these guys, and he took my music to them, and it was on from there. You know what I'm saying? I ended up going to New York and chilling with Jam Master Jay and spending time in his studio and creating those records, Sherm Stick and The Locust on His Own, and you know, the What You Gonna Do record, stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it was fun, man, being out there on the East Coast and representing with guys like Redman and Method Man and DMX and all them.
Yeah.
You know, just being from out here and representing with them was a ball. You know what I mean? So I kind of was like real sad when Jam Master Jay got, you know, done like he did. You know what I mean? Because he was a good guy. Even though after I left the label, he was still connecting me with people like Scarface and get me on people, you know, get me guest appearances on different records. Even after we was done doing business, you know what I mean? I always kept that relationship with him. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm just happy to be back, man, and doing my thing, and I'm thankful to be getting another shot at it after all I've been through. You know what I mean? And I'm really having fun with just rapping again. You know what I mean? So
that's when the best work gonna come out too. When you having a lot of fun. You know what I'm saying? And no pressure, nothing, because your name's already established.
Yeah.
So now it's just about having fun and, you know, putting out the music that you love.
Yeah, man, that's what it is, man. So I'm just coming back on a positive note. I'm representing my real government name, just happened to be James Savage, you know what I mean? So that's what the movie's called. And I mean, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it. You know, X is really putting his foot down and starting Open Bar Entertainment. We have Ben Shelton's coming out, who is a new artist from New Mexico. And you know, it's gonna be dope. We got the Broken Grounds. It's like it's a big project that all of us put together. It's like me, Xzibit, and Ben Shelton, all the artists coming together. X got a new project coming out called Kingsmaker, and it's like all of us. It's like say like the James Savage project is like 4 episodes, like 15-minute different episodes from top to bottom that you're gonna see like 12 new songs that I got, as well as all this action going on, and just take you back to, you know, just my history and how I got started up until now. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be dope, man.
That's what's up.
That's dope. Yeah. That's dope. Do you feel like it's hard to keep certain relationships in the world of music and entertainment?
Yeah, sometimes, you know what I mean? It gets crazy, you know, where people, you know, they let their egos get in the way, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. But you know, when you build a like right now, I can honestly say like what we're doing, like what's been done for me so far working with Xzibit is like it outshines anything I ever did. Like at this stage of my career, I'm doing some of the biggest stuff now than I ever did in my life. So yeah, so it's like I never had a film coming out or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? And just have a team behind me to where now I could, you know, if somebody's trying to, you know, do any type of business with me in the music industry, I can just say, you know, call my team to make sure it's straight.
Yeah.
And it gives me a more like a comfortable approach to it, to where I know I got people to make sure everything is right, instead of me just working with people to say, oh, that's the homie, I could call him up and get him to do a show for this and that. It feels much better to have a structure, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just thankful to have that, man, and it's gonna be dope, you know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to getting back out there, you know, reaching the fans and stuff like that, you know what I mean? It was a show a couple of weeks ago I did with Yo-Yo. Shout out to Yo-Yo.
Okay.
She had a show for the KJLH, and we was at the Charger Stadium. And man, it was just fun to be embraced like that, you know what I'm saying, and represent, you know what I mean, and just out here having fun, man, letting them know Jayo Felony's back, man, and you know, I'm representing them. Gonna be, you know, the James Savage movie coming out, and it's gonna be dope.
How you feel about like San Diego radio? Because I feel like we got so much talent, but they don't.
It's kind of like they don't support like LA do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like whitewash. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like you go out there, you might hear a bunch of bullshit on the radio. You know what I'm saying? And when you get here, it's like you hearing all the the YGs and Nipseys and everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like a more of a like it's more acceptable for what we do. You know what I'm saying? Like out there, it's like still just what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We have to have like more outlets. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't even turn the radio on really when I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not nothing to listen to. I'm basically my it's programmed out here still. Even when I'm there, I'm still picking up stations from out here. So you know what I mean? I'm still listening to what's cracking because it ain't really no outlets out there for what we do.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
like I'm a San Diego native.
Yeah.
So what I try to do with this show is, like every episode, I try to bring somebody from the city on the show, whether it be a legend or it be somebody, up and coming.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's no support out there, man. Like even when I had a radio show in San Diego, it was kind of laughed upon. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn, I'm from the city.
Yeah.
But then I had to come all the way out here to Hollywood. And now I'm using my platform. Like I don't feel nobody out there does. Maybe like Radio Raymond T does. I know he does it. And there's only maybe a couple other people. But, it's just like a slap in the face to the city. Like, you should watch what LA does. Like they support the local artists. We got talent just like that. You know what I'm saying? So
you got to come out here to make it happen.
Yeah.
I mean, I even went through that when I was first starting out. I had to come out here to even start building a name. You know what I'm saying? I had to get away from out there to even start working with the Snoops and the Cubes and guys like that I knew were only 100 miles away from me. And it's like, hey, I got to go where the action's at to become, to become like they are. You know what I'm saying? So you had to get out here and, and try your luck. You know what I'm saying? And if it's dope, it's going to work. You know what I'm saying?
So that was a big move in your career to come out this way, to really start producing music and, just really starting to get people to know who you are.
Yeah, exactly. I had to come out here and I was like just doing shows. I remember Prince old club he had. Everybody used to go there and do shows and a Roxy on Sunset and just different spots where it was at where you can, showcase your skills. You know what I'm saying? And if the people like what you do, you got accepted. If not, you was going to get booed. You know what I'm saying? So, it was just fun. Just being an MC back then and believing in what I did, So I'm just happy, man, that everything's going like it is because I got new music and I got new flows, and I don't think people think I don't like from coming from my generation. I think that I'm better than I ever been. You know what I'm saying? I just keep working at what I do, and I don't think I sound like I did back in the day when I was rapping and putting out those records. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I've progressed, and I'm looking forward to showing, the world that my progression. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing, I can't wait to just show everybody how I progressed in music and what I'm doing now. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it is, I try to stay working hard at what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm hungry again to get my just due, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To what I feel like I deserve. So I'm just going back at it one more time. You know
That's what's up. And man, I want to have you come back with Xzibit once that project come out,
definitely, man. I
That'll
got to
be
bring
dope.
X down here, you know what I'm saying? My boy Ben Shelton.
Yeah.
Bring them down.
Come
let
with
them know what it
everybody,
is,
man.
You know what I'm saying?
And then we can
Shout out to Be
play
Real
some
and
of the
them.
music too. You know what I'm saying? That'll be dope. You know?
I got a new song called Where I Grew Up. Damn, my headphones keep messing up, man.
Look at you.
I got a new song called Where I Grew Up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's off the hook, man. It's definitely the first single off the record. And I got another song called Test Me. And it's going to be dope, man. You know what I mean?
I'm excited for you. And I'm really excited for your film as well.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I hope you guys like it. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be off the chain, OBE Entertainment, SD in the house.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dago. You know what I'm saying? Your boy's back, man.
That's what's
Going
up.
down.
That's what's up. Tell us your social media.
Hey, come check me out on James Savage Music. On Instagram, it's going down. It's the same thing on Facebook. You know what I mean? Much love to y'all. Check out the OBE Entertainment. Xzibit in the building is going down. Much love to y'all. Thanks for having me.
Of course.
You know
And
what
we're going to have him come back.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So we're going to take a small break. You listening to the Fixx on Dash Talk X.
Yes, sir.